Have you ever felt like negativity just hunts you down? A harsh comment from a coworker, a cutting remark from family, even the silent judgment of strangers. Suddenly, it feels like arrows of doubt and criticism fly straight at you. Your chest tightens, your mind spins, and you think, why does this always get to me? In today's world, negativity is louder than ever. Social media spreads it like wildfire. Work culture sharpens it into constant pressure, and society rewards critics more than encouragers. But here's the truth. Eastern philosophy has been studying this problem for over 2,000 years, and it offers a shield that protects your peace, no matter how loud the noise gets. Today, we'll explore that shield. Negativity hits harder than positivity. Psychologists call this the negativity bias. Think about it. 9 compliments, 1 insult. And what stays in your mind? The insult. In the American workplace, 1 bad review often outweighs months of effort. Online, 1 cruel comment overshadows 100 likes. Eastern wisdom noticed this long ago. In Buddhist texts, the mind is a garden. Positive thoughts are flowers, negative ones are weeds. If you don't tend the garden, weeds spread, and soon they choke the flowers. That's why negativity feels so overwhelming. But the Eastern solution is not to fight it with more negativity. It's to grow something stronger. So what is this shield? It is not control. You can't control critics. You can't control toxic coworkers. You can't control strangers online. The shield comes from inner stability. In Taoist philosophy, water is the teacher. Water is soft. You strike it, it absorbs the blow. It does not resist, yet it cannot be destroyed. That's the secret. When criticism comes, don't harden into stone. Stone shatters. Be like water. Calm. Flexible. Flowing. Vietnamese Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh taught mindful breathing. He said, "When you breathe in, you are home. When you breathe out, you are at peace." That breath becomes your shield. Instead of reacting, you return to yourself. Imagine this. You're in a meeting. A colleague undermines your idea. Normally, heat rises in your chest, but this time, you breathe. You anchor in the present. Their words are just sound waves. They cannot shake your center. And here's the surprising part. Negativity can actually become your teacher. Every time it attacks, it shows you where you are vulnerable. That sting, it reveals the part of you still chasing outside approval. Instead of asking, why are they attacking me? Eastern wisdom asks, why do their words pierce me? That flips the script. The attack becomes a mirror. And in that mirror, you find your real work, building resilience inside. Criticism traps us in loops of anxiety. In America, many lose sleep replaying one harsh moment. Social media fuels depression through endless comparison. But Buddhist psychology gives radical freedom, impermanence. Every thought, every comment, every judgment is temporary. Like clouds, they pass. The problem is not negativity itself. The problem is our grip on it. The moment we release it, the storm clears. Picture shattered glass. The pieces of anxiety, doubt, and fear are still there, but they no longer cut you. They fall away, and you remain whole. There comes a time when you stop running from negativity. You face it, not with rage, but with determination. Eastern traditions speak of inner energy, called ki or prana. It's not mystical, it's life force. The strength you feel when you stand tall, when you breathe deeply, when you act with conviction. With that energy, you stop being the victim of negativity. You become the one who transforms it. Picture this. Someone criticizes you harshly. Instead of shrinking, you stand steady. You speak less, but radiate presence. Their words bounce off. Why? Because your strength no longer comes from their approval. It comes from within. Negativity will always exist. Criticism will never vanish. But your peace does not have to depend on other people's moods. You already hold the shield, ancient, proven, waiting for you to use it. So the next time negativity attacks, remember, you are not powerless. You can breathe, you can let go, and you can stand strong. If this gave you a new sense of strength, like this video, share it with someone trapped by criticism, and subscribe for more timeless Eastern wisdom made practical for modern life. Protect your peace. The secret is already within you.